Okay, we should have already done this, but since we haven't, I'm going to teach you to stretch. We're going to get as much done as we can in the short amount of time we have to do it. We stretch from head to toe. So with me, hands on your hips, start with the neck. From here I want you to look left as far as you can, forward, right as far as you can. Feel the stretch in your neck, and then forward. We're going to do it to a 1, 2, 3, 4 count in Korean. So I'll say, Hana! Stretch it hard and tight. Feel the strain in the left side of your neck. Do! Look forward. Set! Turn it to the right as far as you can. Look over your right shoulder as far as possible. Net! It's 4. Na! 2. Set! Net! Na! 2. Set! Net! Now we're going to go up, press our chin to the ceiling, 2, straight ahead, 3, pull our forehead to our chest, 4, straight ahead. Ready? 1, 2, set, net, 1, 2, set, net, 1, 2, set, net. Okay, from here we're going to do big head circles, counterclockwise. Just let your head drop to the side, drop to the back. Put your arms down. You can drop it even further. Just let your head roll to the best of your abilities. As you get older, you hear the creaks and the cracks. And let me tell you, it's no fun getting old. That's why you want to practice, practice, practice. And this will keep you young. Or it'll make you old before your time. One of the two. Train smart, it will keep you young. Now the other direction. Get that neck good and loosened up. Okay, now lean the head to the left. Drop it down, try to touch your shoulder with your ear. Don't raise your shoulder. Lower your ear. Get that stretch on the right side of the neck. Okay, other way. Stretch. Get that stretch on the left side of the neck. Drop that shoulder down and lift and lower that ear to the right. Feel that complete stretch there. Now rock the head back and forth. Get that full stretch on that muscle. Now look to the other side. Lean it over and do the rocking thing again. Stretch that muscle on the side of the neck. Okay, from here we're going to roll our shoulders, hunch them up, squeeze them together in front of us, drop them down as low as we can, pull them back together behind us, lift them up as high as we can, scrunch them in front of us, and we're going to develop a long and stretching shoulder exercise. So lift them up high, bring them forward, hunch them together, squeeze them together, separate them wide, pull them back, lift them up, hunch them, pull them forward and down. Now this other way, backwards. Okay, and we can pick up the pace once we understand what we're doing. Okay, now we can take our shoulders from here, standing straight up, keep our pelvic bone pressed forward. I want you to lean and take your left hand and reach past your knee as far as you can. Don't lean forward and cheat. Keep the pelvic bone forward and lean and get the stretch in your left oblique. You should feel lots of tension there. Now we go to the right. We stretch this way. Okay. Do that back and forth a couple times. Okay, from here I'm going to do an exercise called 1, 2, elbows back, palms down. 1, 2, 3, 4, palms up. Don't bounce it too hard that you tear anything. Just get a nice, comfortable bounce going. So it's 1, 2, set, net, 1, 2, set, net, 1, 2, set, net. Arms to the side. Do small arm circles. Increase the speed and the size of the circles. Get them shoulders good and loosened up. Slow it down. And the other way. Small, increase the size of the circles. Okay, and slow them down. Learn these exercises and do them as long as you please. From here we're going to go 1, 2, left hand up, right arm down, 3, 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, set, net, 1, 2, set, net, 1, 2, set, net. Okay, hands in front of us. Pushing the fingers together, palms together. Lower the hands as you raise the elbows. Put the tension on the lower forearms from the wrist all the way through to the elbow. Feel the tension. Now, from here, spread your fingers wide and roll, keeping that tension on the lower forearms. Lifting up now, pointing your hands down, but keeping that stretch of bending your fingers backwards. Now take your fingers and just kind of go like this with your fingers. Just stretch them against each other. Push against them and turn them out. Open, close your hands a few times. Roll them up into fists. Extend them out into knife hands. Fist, knife hands. Fist, knife hands. Fist, knife hands. To properly do a fist is this way. Wrist flat. To do a knife hand strike, your fingers are straight out, wrist still flat. Slightly bend the fingertips and tuck the thumb in as so. That's the karate chop, the karate strike. So you have to learn, make fist, make knife hands. Fist, knife hands. Make your hands strong. You can do that while you're watching TV, working fist and knife hands. Learning to exchange, because you're doing forms sometimes. You have to exchange. Sometimes one hand is a knife hand, the other one's a fist. You cannot think about it. It has to come second nature. Okay, so you can work on training that. Now we're going to rotate our hips. Feet, shoulders width apart. Hands on our hips. Push the pelvic bone forward. Off to the side as far as you can. All the way back. Dropping the head all the way to the other side. Leaning away from it. All the way forward. And get a nice, big hip circle going. Everything derives from your hips. Your hips are going to play a part in every strike, block, anything you do. Your hips are going to enhance and add to. So we want to get these babies good and loose. You don't want your hips being stiff. From here, we're going to touch the floor, palms together. We're going to go down 1, 2, hands on the hips, 3, 4, pushing the pelvic bone forward, leaning back as far as possible. Going down, if you can, touch your palms. Go down as far as you can. Okay, ready? 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set. Now we've pretty much stretched the upper body out. From here, one more exercise we can do. Lock hands. From here we're going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. 1, 2, set, net. And there's other exercises you can figure out, make up on your own, and add to your inventory. We'll add more as we go. That gives you an idea. But before you turn the tape on, before you begin to train, always do the stretch routines. This should be first thing on my list. And if things come across and you listen to the script and it sounds kind of fun, and you think, well, he said he was going to do so-and-so first, but why is he doing stretching first? If it gets a little confused, it's because I decided to do things in a different order. So we've stretched the upper body today. Tomorrow we'll stretch the lower body. Thank you for your time. King! Kosong!